NBL 2023 Season Chairman's Cup, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Live on Aliwa Channel 23. Kompleto na ang channel mo. It's Taguig City Generals versus your Muntinlupa Chiefs. Now, time to meet the players. Let's start up with the reigning and defending NBL Chairman's Cup champion, Taguig City Generals. 0, LJ Mayo. 1, JR Yasa. 3, Jonats Lontok. 4, Christopher Azares. 5, Edsel Galoy. 6, Mark Ordonez. 7, Kevin Oliveria. 9, Kino Alcantara. 10, Luis Subido. 12, Mike Sampurna. 13, John Mark Gabiran. 21, Fidel Castro. 22, Noel Santos. 24, Romuel Santa Rosa. 26, Zu Mamaluba. 43, Dan Natividad. And 69, Batman Subrabas. Ladies and gentlemen, the Taguig City Generals. Here comes your Muntinlupa Chiefs. Number 2, Kim Arevalo. 3, Utoy Abarcar. 4, Lloyd Cabegin. 5, Kyle Villablanca. 6, Shan Cabanilla. 8, John Sarmiento. 9, Arnold Danga. 12, Nino Taboso. 13, Vonek Madanlo. 19, Buboy Barnedo. 22, Christopher Almanzor. 24, John Mark Ondevilla. 29, Rance Unisa. 79, Ivic Pakunayan. And number 96, Joshua Azarcon. Ladies and gentlemen, your Muntinlupa Chiefs. Now, may we request everyone to please stand. Tayo po ay tumindig, and carrying the Philippine flag are Taguig City General Jonats Lontok and Muntinlupa Chief Lloyd Cabegin. Kindly remove your caps. Let's sing all together the Philippine National Anthem. Marami pong salamat, NBL fans. You may now be seated. Both teams at a center court for the sportsmanship handshake. And you still have time to warm up before the tip-off.
This is the final game of 2023 here in the NBL. And it's going to be an exciting one as Muntinlupa Chiefs face a tough test, a litmus test as they face the reigning champions, the Taguig City Generals. Mabuhay Pilipinas, and welcome to our coverage here on Aliw 23. I'm Ruben Terrado. And again, this is going to be an exciting match as crosstown rivals Taguig and Muntinlupa face off here in Las Piñas City, the Villar Coliseum to be exact. Let's review the previous match of Muntinlupa, and it was a sorry defeat as they lost to Zambales Eruption 107-105. Arnel Bico hitting that game-winning shot to broke the 105 all tie, and Zambales eventually winning this one. It was a good game actually for Muntinlupa. They shot 77% from the foul line, but they failed to maintain their lead, and they eventually lost to Zambales in heartbreaking fashion. Meanwhile, the key player in that ball game, it was John Mark Ondevilla who did the heavy lifting for the Chiefs. Look at the numbers: 35 points for John Mark Ondevilla, 11 of 24 from the field, 4 assists, 4 steals, but again, he has to cut down on his turnovers because he had 7 in that previous match against the Zambales Eruption last December 8. For Taguig, they started off their title retention bid with a victory over the Zambales Eruption that happened just yesterday at the JILCF gym in Bukawi, Bulacan. The final score was 110-103. The big statistical department here, the 21-9 advantage in fast break points. They also had more assists, 33-28. Taguig will look to start off with a bang with 2 straight victories, and they will face off against Muntinlupa, the designated home team in this contest. And again, the key player in that ball game yesterday, it was Jonas Lontok, who had dirty dozens in that match against the Eruption. 12 points, 12 rebounds, but still he has to improve on his field goal. He shot just 5 of 13 from the field. Jonas Lontok, a big game for him in yesterday's win over the Zambales Eruption. So in just a moment, we will have the tip-off of this game between Taguig and Muntinlupa. We are playing at the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas City. And now we head you over to our venue announcer, Mr. Richard Tampos.
Now, NBL fans, it's time to meet the starting lineups, beginning with the NBL Chairman's Cup defending champions, Taguig City Generals. Power forward number 0, LJ Mayo. Playing center number 3, Jonas Lontok. At guard number 69, Harvey Batman Subrabas. Small forward number 21, Fidel Castro. Starting at guard number 12, the Forest Hunter, Mike Sampurna. Taguig Generals head coach is Bing Victoria. Now starting for your Muntinlupa Chiefs. At guard number 5, Kyle Villablanca. Point guard number 9, Arnold Danga. Small forward number 12, Nino Taboso. Power forward number 13, Von Madanlo. Center number 19, Buboy Barnedo. Muntinlupa Chiefs is led by Jonald Mabasa. Referees for this ball game are Rolando Francisco, Arman Benaventura, and Alvin.
We are about to begin. The starters, Sampurna, Subrabas, Lontok, Mayo, and Castro for the Generals. And for the Chiefs, Danga, Villablanca, Barnedo among the starters, along with Madanlo, and of course, Taboso. We are underway here at the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas City. It's the Muntinlupa Chiefs, the designated home team in this contest, facing the reigning champions, the Taguig Generals. I'm Ruben Terrado at courtside for this matchup, the final game of 2023 for the NBL Pilipinas before we head to our Christmas break, and then we will resume later next month. That will start off 2024. Meanwhile, Lontok double teamed. They swing the ball to Castro. Rebound by Subrabas. Pass to Sampurna. Another try for Castro. That goes in, and that's a 3 for Fidel Castro. Villablanca with the ball for the Chiefs. Taboso misses on that shot. Subrabas across to Mike Sampurna to Mayo. Mayo, tough shot. And now Muntinlupa has the numbers, but a wild pass by Danga. So Muntinlupa with a turnover. As we watch the three-pointer by Fidel Castro. That was his second attempt of the game. Castro to Sampurna. Being bothered by Madanlo and Taboso. Subrabas at the low block. Cross court. Steal by Villablanca. And up ahead to Danga. And he will score this one. So Danga connects after a Taguig turnover. First field goal for the Muntinlupa Chiefs. Mayo from the free throw line. Bounces out. Barnedo with the board. Barnedo attacks the paint. Blocked by Mayo. And that's off Barnedo. We will look at this one more time. And that's off Barnedo. So turnover for Muntinlupa. Jumper in and out for Sampurna. Lontok with an offensive board. He misses that shot. And now Muntinlupa with the board. Great defense there by the Chiefs. Madanlo handoff to Villablanca. Fires a three-pointer. It's short. So Brabas with the rebound. So Brabas to Sampurna. Cross-court pass to Castro. Lontok at the low block. Kick out to Castro. In traffic. But he scores anyway. Castro with that shot. Sampurna was actually in the vicinity when Castro hit that shot. They even collided. But Castro still made the shot. Missed by Madanlo. Rebound by Taguig. Castro to Mayo. Mayo looks for Lontok. Decides to post up against Madanlo. Mayo in traffic and he is fouled. Again, we are here at the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas. This is actually a new venue. It is near the Perpetual Help Campus, the University of Perpetual Help Campus. It's also within the vicinity of the Manila Times Village, Santa Cecilia NBF Resorts, or if you are within the area, come join us here to watch some exciting NBL action. Muntinlupa again, the designated home team. This is actually their first official home game in this Chairman's Cup. Barnedo fires from the outside. He misses the mark. So Brabas inside to Lontok. But he is fouled. So now Lontok will head to the line with the Generals ahead by 3. And he hits the first. Again, we mentioned in the open, he had 12 points and 12 rebounds in that victory over Zambales. But Lontok misses the second. Still, the Generals with a 4-point lead. Barnedo. Pass to Madanlo. Fakes the pass to Danga. Villablanca now with 8 on the shot clock. Danga against Subrabas. Short pass to Barnedo and he is fouled. So now Barnedo will shoot 2. Lontok with the foul, sending Barnedo to the line. Barnedo too strong. Barnedo hits the second free throw. And the Chiefs trail by 3. Sampurna to Mayo. And that ball tapped by Madanlo. So the ball will remain with the Generals. The Generals, the defending champions of the Chairman's Cup, but they also won the previous conference, the President's Cup. So they are actually eyeing for a third straight title, a three-peat. Mayo, balance shot, no good. Rebound by the Chiefs. Danga, bounce pass to Villablanca. We have a whistle on the play. And a foul called on the Generals that will go against Subrabas. As you watch the play, Subrabas bumps into Danga. Ordonez now in the game, as well as John Mark Ondevilla for the Chiefs. Quick play that was denied by Mayo, but Danga recovers. 8 to shoot. Ondevilla against Subrabas. Fakes and fires. Madanlo put back for 2. 6 to 5. Taguig still ahead. Sampurna against Ondevilla. Castro at the right corner. Mayo across the lane. Mayo off the back rim. And the board controlled by Buboy Barnedo. Muntinlupa can take the lead in this play. Villablanca to Ondevilla. Inside pass. Barnedo uses the left hand and he lays it in. And the crowd, the Muntinlupa fans cheering Buboy Barnedo with that basket. The Chiefs now ahead by 1. Castro from downtown. Good for Fidel Castro. Second 3 of the game for Fidel Castro. And Taguig has regained the lead. Ondevilla with an answer. Nope. Rebound by Fidel Castro. Ordonez to Castro. They go to Sampurna, to the cutting Mayo. Tapped by Muntinlupa, but Ordonez recovers. Sampurna to Mayo. Mayo lays it in. Good ball movement by Taguig, leading to a Mayo lay-in. And Taguig up by 4. Danga fakes the pass against Ordonez. Danga scoop shot. Off target. Taguig on the run. And an offensive foul by Mike Sampurna. So a charging foul. A look at the play. And Ondevilla falls down. And the foul is assessed against Mike Sampurna. Meanwhile, we will take a break as we have a challenge. We will take the play once again. We will see the play again in just a moment. Welcome back as we have a challenge by Taguig. They are challenging the foul called against Mike Sampurna, the offensive foul when he collided into John Mark Ondevilla. We will take a look at the slow-mo. Taguig on the run, and then Sampurna receives the pass, and then there was Ondevilla blocking the path of Sampurna. Sampurna was called for the offensive foul, and the referees are reviewing after that challenge. An early challenge by Taguig. So again, for Taguig, it appears like every possession counts. They don't want a foul being assessed on Mike Sampurna. And definitely, Mike Sampurna, they don't want an early foul on him, as he is one of the key players. There's Coach Bing Victoria on your screen, along with assistant coach Tupe Villamayor. Sampurna on your screen. He was called for the offensive foul, and then we will hear the official ruling on that challenge. We will hear it from our venue announcer, Mr. Richard Tampos.
Upon review, the challenge made by Taguig Generals was successful. Foul number 24, John Mark Ondevilla. His
So
first
there's the
foul, third
confirmation.
team foul. for Muntinlupa.
The challenge was successful. So they wave off that offensive foul on Sampurna. As we see Ordonez with a miss, Mayo with an offensive rebound. Castro fires an air ball. So a wasted chance there for Taguig, as Castro off target on that three-point attempt. We are approaching the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. Dan Natividad now in the game for the Taguig Generals. Abarcar, straightaway three off the back rim, and Mayo secures the board. Mayo looks to go coast to coast, decides to pass on Natividad. This is a three, and Dan Natividad nails it, giving Taguig a 7-point lead, under 5 minutes to play in the first. Ondevilla working against Sampurna. Abarcar finds Villablanca at the corner, takes the shot, in and out. Barnedo offensive rebound. Barnedo off target, and Oliveria with the rebound. Natividad outside to Ordonez, to Mayo. Mayo fires from downtown. LJ Mayo hits his first three of the game. And it is now a 10-point lead for the reigning champions. Ondevilla to Madanlo from the corner, way off. And now Ordonez with the ball, pass to Sampurna, forward pass to Mayo. Mayo, no good. And Mayo will have to earn his points at the foul line. There is a foul. Natividad nailing that three in this slow-mo. And then Mayo with another three from downtown. So Taguig has now scored 4 3-pointers here in the first quarter. As Mayo now will shoot 2 free throws with Taguig up by 10. He makes the first free throw. A look at the Taguig fans who came all the way from Taguig to Las Piñas for this match. 2 for 2 for LJ Mayo. And Muntinlupa, sensing trouble, requests for a timeout with the Generals leading here. We have a timeout. Welcome back to Aliw 23. Kumpleto na ang channel mo. We are here at the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas for this clash between Taguig and Muntinlupa. And so far, it's the Generals controlling this game. Dan Natividad on your screen, and he has been playing well for the Generals. And in the first game against the Eruption, a near double-double, 10 points and 9 rebounds for Dan, the man, Natividad. And so far, he has 3 points in this game. Barnedo short on the attempt, and there is an offensive foul called on Barnedo. So off a timeout, a turnover for the Chiefs. Good play there by Muntinlupa, but Barnedo using his left hand to ward off Noel Santos. Santos fakes the pass, decides to take the shot, and he uses the glass for two. And Noel Santos extending the lead of the Generals. Abarcar against Ordonez, turnaround jumper, short. Rebound by Santos, up ahead to Ordonez, but that was stopped by Villablanca. Let's watch this move by Noel Santos, faking the pass and then throwing up that shot. Galoy with the ball at the left side, pass to Santos. To the right side, Ordonez firing a three, off to the left. Rebound secured by Ondevilla. Ondevilla uses his speed over Santos. Now look past to Villablanca. What a play by John Mark Ondevilla, and Villablanca with the finish. Highlight play for Muntinlupa. And now we have a foul called on Villablanca. Let's watch the play here. Villablanca finishes after that behind the back pass by John Mark Ondevilla. Look at that. Highlight play by Muntinlupa. Ondevilla to Villablanca for the finish. John Mark Ondevilla on your screen. Not only can he score, he can also dish the ball to his teammate. As we see Dan Natividad nailing the first free throw for the Generals. Coach Bing Victoria on your screen. Natividad off the back rim. Madanlo gets the rebound. Arevalo now in the game for Muntinlupa. Again, the crosstown rivals playing here in Las Piñas. Cabegin with a miss. Rebound by Arevalo. Ondevilla drives inside. The scoop shot won't work. But there is a foul. A lot of contact on that drive by John Mark Ondevilla. And a foul called on Noel Santos. Ondevilla 2 free throws. And he misses the first. That's Coach Jonald Mabasa on your screen for Muntinlupa. Again, officially playing their first home game. But they are playing in Las Piñas. 22-9 is the count. The Generals up big. Ordonez. Pull-up jumper. And he uses the glass to convert on that shot. So Mark Ordonez, his first two of the game. 24-9. Taguig ahead. Ondevilla to Madanlo. They go to Cabegin. Pass to Arevalo with 8 on the shot clock. Arevalo. Cabegin on top. Almost losing the ball. Only 2 on the shot clock. And that's a violation. Taguig, excellent defense on that play. Muntinlupa unable to throw a shot. And we have 1 minute and 34 seconds remaining in the first. The Generals still very much in control of this contest. Ordonez to Santos against Arevalo. To Natividad. At the foul line, inside pass to Kevin Oliveria. The hook shot, too strong. But he will shoot 2 free throws. So Oliveria will head to the line. Oliveria taking his first free throw. That bounces in. There's actually a lot of Las Piñas connections in this game. Oliveria played college ball with Perpetual Health, as well as Edsel Galoy. They are a product of the Altas, which is located just nearby here in this gym, the Villar Coliseum. On De Villa, sees an opening, uses the left hand, overshoots the mark, but there is a foul on Edsel Galoy. So the foul is on Edsel Galoy. Pass on De Villa will shoot two for the Chiefs. Too strong on that free throw for John Mark on De Villa. $60 seconds remaining in the first quarter. That free throw goes in for John Mark on De Villa. That's actually on De Villa's first point of the game. 25-10 is the tally, with Taguig ahead by 15. Ordonez from the corner. Rebound by Cabegin. And they throw the ball away. Possession now will go to the Generals with 49.2 seconds. Oh, what a play. A quick play there, but Santos misses. And the Chiefs regain the possession. Arevalo to the front court. Offensive foul called on Von Madanlo. An illegal screen by Von Madanlo. And with 41.7 remaining, Taguig wants a timeout. We will take a break and come back after this. While coming soon, it's the Becky Ball Volleyball League. And again, this will be for the LGBT community. They will shine here with the Becky Ball Volleyball League coming soon. So check our Facebook page at NBL-Pilipinas for updates on this upcoming volleyball league, the Becky Ball. Back to basketball with the Generals controlling this game against the Chiefs, 25-10 with 41.7 seconds remaining. I'm Ruben Terrado here at the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas for the final game of 2023 for the NBL, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. And we look forward to an exciting 2024 when the Chairman's Cup resumes next month. Galoy with the ball. Ordonez being bothered by On De Villa. Shot clock at 7. Pass to the corner. Natividad, and that's his favorite spot. Dan Natividad, jumper from the elbow. 17-point lead for the Generals with 25 seconds remaining. Arevalo, handoff to Abarcar. The screen by Cabegin. Abarcar being bothered by Oliveria. Cabegin with a running shot, too strong. And Ordonez now on the run. Shot clock is off. Ordonez takes that shot, but we have a foul called on Noel Santos, I believe. And look at this slow-mo. Ordonez running over Abarcar for the offensive foul. So now with 8 seconds remaining, Muntinlupa looking to score. Abarcar from the corner. Still won't work for the Chiefs. And that ends the first quarter. A solid showing for Taguig to open this game. A 17-point lead to open this contest. Let's watch the highlights of the first quarter. Fidel Castro opening the game with 2 3-pointers, including that one from the left corner. Natividad also nailing a three-pointer. Taguig hit 4 3-pointers in the first quarter, and that helped Taguig to take a 27-10 lead over Muntinlupa second quarter when we come back. Look at the cell phones of Taguig and Muntinlupa, and again, this is being done in order to protect the integrity and credibility of the games here in the NBL. And the league, as part of the protocols, in each game, they collect the cell phones minutes prior to tip-off. Meanwhile, we are in the second quarter with the Chiefs down by 17, and on the opening possession of the quarter, Muntinlupa turns the ball away. Santos, strong move inside, and Noel Santos completes the play. Santos was in traffic when he took that shot. On de Villa lines up a three, still won't work. Muntinlupa has not scored a three-pointer in this game. Fast break play opportunity. That pass too strong for Dan Natividad, and he apologizes for it. Danga being bothered by Mark Ordonez. He loses the ball. Galoy with a steal. 2-on-2 break. Natividad finishes with the left hand. Taguig in cruise control, 31-10. Cabegin. Hand off to Ondevilla. Ondevilla. Bounce pass inside to Barnedo. That is short for Buboy Barnedo. And Barnedo uncharacteristically missing that point blank shot. But Taguig turns the ball over on the next play. As you watch this passing by Taguig, leading to that layup by Dan Natividad. Danga to Abarcar. Three-pointer on the way, and finally, Muntinlupa scores a three. We have Gabira now in the game for Taguig. Natividad at the right side against Francis Abarcar. Takes the shot, and Danga with the foul. So a push by Danga as we see Abarcar making this first three of the ball game for Muntinlupa. Meanwhile, Iasa and Sobrabas in the game now as we check on the stats of the first quarter. Taguig shooting 41%, 9 of 22 for Muntinlupa, 4 of 22 for the Chiefs. So we will have more stats of the first quarter as we go through this game. And Riasa with the rebound. Everything going right for Taguig. Galoy fires, it's short. And Barnedo with the rebound. Barnedo to the front court against Gabiran. Danga to Ondevilla. Cabegin at the post. From the corner, Ondevilla, it's short. Muntinlupa continues to miss. Sobrabas. Natividad to Galoy. Gabiran against Barnedo. Outside, Sobrabas. into Yasa in traffic and a traveling call. Coach Bing Victoria on your screen of the Generals. And again, look at the first quarter field goal. 9 of 22 for the Generals and only 4 of 22 for the Chiefs. The drive by Unisa. Abarcar for 3, short. Barnedo, handoff to Cabegin, but he misses. Abarcar fighting for the ball. And Abarcar is fouled. But again, Cabegin missing from point-blank range. That has been the story of the first half for Muntinlupa. And now Abarcar will shoot 2. And he converts. Coach Jonald Mabasa on your screen. 2 for 2 for Francis Abarcar. Natividad working against Unisa. Galoy to Yasa. Back to Galoy. To the cutting Subrabas. Subrabas makes the shot. And again, good play there by Taguig. Good ball movement on that possession. Finding the open man in Subrabas. Cabegin loses it. Nice defense by Taguig. Natividad on the run. Momentarily losing the ball. He takes the shot off to the right. Rebound by Unisa. And a reach-in foul on Dan Natividad. Look at this cut by Subrabas. And he loses Danga on that play. And Subrabas with that open lane. On your screen, Pakunayan now entering for the Chiefs who are down big. They are trailing by 18. Pakunayan outside to Danga. The screen by Abarcar. Outside pass to Unisa. Unisa with this drive. Throws up a prayer. And there will be 2 free throws for Rans Unisa. As Batman Subrabas was slapped with a foul. Muntinlupa still trailing big. And easily, Muntinlupa would have been 2-0 entering this contest. But again, they lost that game against Zambales on a game-winning shot by Arnel Bico late in the game. Galoy now at the right corner, guarded by Unisa. Nice pressure there by Muntinlupa. But that possession will stay with the Generals. We have 9 to shoot for the Generals. Natividad against Unisa. Inside pass taken away by Muntinlupa. Unisa. Nice play there as Galoy read that play perfectly. Natividad with the finish. Nice stop there by Edsel Galoy. And that resulted into a Dan Natividad layup. Barnedo against Yasa. Abarcar fires a 3. Short. Taguig with the rebound. Yasa grabs the ball. Nice pass inside. Gabiran for 2. Fast break finish for Taguig. And Gabiran scores. The lead now is at 21 for the defending champions. Look at that pass by Harvey Subrabas. And then Gabiran with the basket. The Generals with a 21-point lead. Paco Aliw 23. Kompleto na ang channel mo, and this is the coverage of the NBL Chairman's Cup 2023. We are live at the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas City. I'm Ruben Terrado on the call for this contest. And again, this is the final game of 2023 for the league. And we will resume next month. And so far, the Generals are leading by 21. And Taguig also in search of the early lead here in the team standings. Taguig is actually in Group B, and they want to take the lead early here in the tournament. Unisa, outside pass, Villablanca fires, still won't work. Only one three-pointer for Muntinlupa in this contest. Subrabas, outside to Gabiran. Natividad, screen by Gabiran. Nice pick and roll play, but a turnover for Taguig. Villablanca no look pass. Abarcar still won't work for Muntinlupa. Sorry, miss for Francis Abarcar. And that has highlighted how Muntinlupa has been missing their shots. A wide open play there for Muntinlupa, and Abarcar comes up short on that layup. Meanwhile, turnover for Taguig. But can Muntinlupa finish? And Abarcar, or sorry, that's Villablanca running out of room. So now, Ondevilla about to come back, replacing Unisa. And Muntinlupa needs Ondevilla's offense badly. They are trailing by 21 here. Ondevilla so far only a point. Subrabas, nice pass inside. Gabiran, almost. But look at that pass by Subrabas, threading the needle. Another look at this one. Abarcar was right there, but the ball still ends up with Gabiran. Nice pass there by Harvey Subrabas, but Gabiran misses the first free throw. We are halfway through the second period. 0 for 2 for Gabiran. Ondevilla to Abarcar, wide open, but he fakes. He drives outside Villablanca. Pacunayan wide open for this one. Off the heel of the iron, another miss from downtown for Muntinlupa as Subrabas attacks. Natividad, jumper, uses the glass for 2 points. And the woes continue for Muntinlupa. They have been missing open shots in this ball game, at least in this first half. Pacunayan throws up that shot and he scores. First 2 of the game for Pacunayan. Galoy escapes the defense. Galoy for 2. Villablanca goes inside. Villablanca, no. Barnedo with another try and he is fouled. And Barnedo will troop to the line for 2. Muntinlupa also needs his offense here in this game, as we have a platoon substitution coming our way. Castro, one of the players that are about to return in this contest. This is actually the first unit for Taguig. They have re-entered this contest as Barnedo nails the first. Only 4 points for Barnedo, and he misses the second. Sampurna outside to Castro, fakes and fires, and that's a travel. Turnover for the Generals. We have Villablanca to the front court, calling ahead play for the Chiefs. On the Villa, handoff to Pacunayan. And the pass picked up by Castro. And now, Subrabas. And Subrabas lays it in. And Subrabas for 2. 43-19 is our count. On the Villa, 4-3, around and out. And Lontok grabs the rebound. Subrabas, forward pass to Sampurna. Back to Subrabas. Mayo to Sampurna at the left side, being guarded by Villablanca. They go to the post. Lontok against Madanlo. Shot clock reduced to 7. Lontok won't work on that layup attempt. And now on the Villa with the ball. On the Villa, attacks the defense of Taguig, and there is a foul called on Harvey Subrabas. 2 free throws on the way for John Mark on the Villa, who has been quiet so far. As now Taguig goes deep into their bench as Nicolo Alcantara now in the game for the Generals. And on the Villa, off target on that first free throw. On the Villa only with a point. And he hits the second. 43-20. The Chiefs, the home team, down by 23 points. Alcantara with the drive. The pass to the right side, Mayo. Mayo to Lontok from the elbow. Rebound by Ondevilla. Lontok missing on his favorite spot, Ondevilla, and that's a push by Alcantara. And Taguig in penalty. So Ondevilla will shoot 2. So now Ondevilla back at the 4.5 meter line. John Mark Ondevilla. And he swishes that first free throw. John Mark Ondevilla. Second free throw is in. Ondevilla scoring on foul shots in this contest. And now Castro with the ball for Taguig. Under 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Lontok against Barnedo. Kino Alcantara fires off the heel of the iron. Rebound there by Santiago or Sarmiento. Villablanca to Sarmiento. Crossover move against Castro. He attacks outside to Ondevilla. Ondevilla now at the right side, guarded by Castro. Ondevilla steps back, fires a 3. No, Barnedo with the rebound. He lost the ball, but there is a foul called. So the Chiefs bleeding for points here. And now Barnedo will head to the line. As we see Barnedo nailing the first free throw for the Chiefs. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the second. Barnedo, that bounces in. Castro with the ball for the Generals. Pass to Sampurna at the right corner, guarded by Sarmiento. Sampurna escapes Sarmiento. Kick out to Mayo. Straight away 3. And LJ Mayo, his second 3 of the ball game. Back to a 22-point lead for Taguig. They go to the post. Barnedo, he steps back outside to Ondevilla. 3-pointer on the way, and that's in for John Mark Ondevilla. And that's the first field goal of John Mark Ondevilla in this contest. And that's a 3-pointer. He now has 7 points. Alcantara guarded by Ondevilla. Double team comes. And Madalo with a steal. Great defense by Muntinlupa. The pass to Barnedo. He fakes. Barnedo with a tough shot. No good. Rebound by Mayo. And Muntinlupa comes up empty. Taguig with the number. Sampurna flies his way through. And we have a technical foul called. And I think that's for flopping. Let's watch the play. Sampurna with this drive and a flopping call on Von Madanlo. Let's watch the play. There was no contact on that situation there as Madanlo falls down. And now Alcantara with the technical free throw. And he nails the first technical free throw after that technical foul on Madanlo for flopping. As Alcantara nails the free throw. So now Madanlo is replaced. 1 minute and 14 on the clock. Unisa from downtown, off to the left. Barnedo offensive rebound. Barnedo with a hook shot, and Barnedo scores. And they needed that. Under a minute remaining. Mayo with the ball against Buboy Barnedo. Kino Alcantara fires off the heel, and Barnedo snares the rebound. Villablanca calls a head play. Hand off to Sarmiento. Screen by Cabegin. Buboy Barnedo lines up a three. It's short. Rebound by Taguig. Sampurna to the cutting Mayo, and he finishes the play. 26 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A domination for the Taguig Generals. 52-29. Cabegin from the corner, in and out. Mayo, Taguig on the run. Castro wide open. And no one going back on defense for Muntinlupa. Castro easily scoring the layup. Sarmiento steps back. Long two is good. So Sarmiento nails that shot. Sampurna hits the three. Everything going right for Taguig. And Sampurna nails the buzzer beater. They will check on the play. They will see if that will count. Look at that shot by Mike Sampurna. And they will review, and from that angle, that shot will count. Wow, Taguig really doing everything right. And in that play, Sampurna nailing that shot. And it's official. They will count the basket. A three-pointer to beat the buzzer for Mike Sampurna. And at the end of the second quarter, it's a 26-point lead for the Generals. Halftime stats and more when we come back. We are at halftime with the Generals of Taguig leading over the Muntinlupa Chiefs 57-31. I'm Ruben Terrado live here at the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas. Again, everything going right for the Generals. They really dominated this game from the start, and at the end of the first half, Mike Sampurna even drained that buzzer beating three. And now let's look at the choice cuts of the first half. And Castro started the game on fire with 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. And then it was all Taguig, with the Generals taking a 17-point lead at the end of the first quarter. And then still in the second quarter, it was still all Taguig. Dan Natividad with that jumper. And then Edsel Gale with this drive and basket. And then Mayo with this three. Again, everything going right for the Generals, like I mentioned. On the Villa, one of the rare baskets of Muntinlupa. And then Sampurna with a buzzer beater to end the second quarter with a 26-point lead. Look at the numbers. 22 of 41 for the Generals and only 9 of 41 for the Chiefs here in the first half. Points of turnovers 13 and only 4 for the Chiefs, and then fast break points 19-4 still in favor of the Generals. 3 players in double digits for the Generals. Mayo with 14, Natividad with 12, and Castro with 10. Can Muntinlupa turn the tide and change their fortunes here in the game? Let's see. We begin the third with the miss by Sarmiento. Sampurna with a drive over Villablanca. The reverse layup won't work. Sarmiento with the ball. The pass to Taboso. And that's a good start for Muntinlupa. With Taboso nailing that shot. Again, no lead is safe here in the NBL, and that happened in the first game when Zambales won in come from behind fashion, where they defeated the Camsol Express after overhauling a 21-point deficit. Let's see if Muntinlupa can also replicate that as Barnedo hits a three. And a 5-0 start for Muntinlupa. Lontok inside. Lontok double team. Mayo. And he makes the shot. Mayo now with 16. Leading all scorers in this contest. Barnedo. Fadeaway shot. Castro with the rebound. Subrabas. Bounces to Mayo. Castro on top. Off the back rim. Rebound by Sampurna. Offensive rebound for Taguig. Bounce pass. Subrabas. And that is denied by Madanlo. Muntinlupa on the run. Taboso is hacked. And that ball, a friendly roll for Taboso. And that was a hard foul. Taboso still down on the floor. And we look at the slow-mo. The pass by Villablanca. The hack by Castro. And the ball finds its way to the goal. And a chance for a 3-point play for Nino Taboso. And Taboso gets the bounce. And scores on that layup. Castro with the foul, but the referees are checking. There might be excessive contact on that finish by Nino Taboso. So far, Muntinlupa making their shots. A good start for the Chiefs in this third quarter. So Castro is assessed with a flagrant foul 1. So that means a free throw for Taboso plus possession for the Muntinlupa Chiefs. So this could be the opening that Muntinlupa is searching for. They have been struggling from the field in the first half, but now they are finding their rhythm. as Taboso nails the free throw. And then the ball will remain with the Muntinlupa Chiefs. The lead is down to 20. Taboso will inbound for the Chiefs. Taboso. Barnedo now with the ball. Villablanca attacks. Sarmiento from the left corner. Short. And Sobrabas delivers the ball to the front court. Almost a steal by Villablanca. Nine minutes and 41 seconds in the third. We are early in this quarter. Again, the final game of 2023 here in the Chairman's Cup. We will see you next month as we see nice play there by Lontok to Sampurna. Sampurna with 5. Barnedo from the corner, and that goes in. Three-pointer by Buboy Barnedo. Sampurna with Taguig up by 19. But this was once a 26-point lead. And we have a whistle on the play. We will have a foul called. Foul on Villablanca as we see this play. The alley-oop by Lontok to Sampurna. Another look at that shot by Mike Sampurna. Excellent play. And then Buboy Barnedo. All the time in the world to take that three-pointer from the left corner. Sampurna across to Sobrabas. Jumper over Madanlo, and it's good. Sobrabas shooting over a much taller Von Madanlo. Back to a 21-point lead. Sarmiento with the ball. Screen by Barnedo. Spin move by Sarmiento. He lost the ball. Battle between Castro and Barnedo. And now Lontok. Tap by Taboso. And there's a foul on Jonas Lontok for pulling Taboso. Nice swipe there by Nino Taboso, forcing Lontok to foul. And Abarcar returns for the Chiefs. Eight minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Abarcar to Taboso. Villablanca at the right side. Misfires on that three. Sobrabas sees an open lane. Rejected by Von Madanlo. Ball will remain with Taguig as we see this defensive stop by Von Madanlo. Denying that shot of Batman Sobrabas. Oh, but there's a foul actually. So that will send Sobrabas to the line and he makes the first free throw. Sobrabas with 7 points. 2 for 2 for Harvey Sobrabas. (65-42). Villablanca outside. Taboso for 3. Nino Taboso has been on fire in this third quarter. He has 8 points. And that's all in the third quarter. Mayo nearly losing the ball. And a foul on Madanlo. A look at this shot by Nino Taboso. Again, his 8th point of the third quarter. And this is also the third three-pointer of Muntinlupa in this quarter. That's Nino Taboso on your screen. Mayo nails the second free throw. Taboso against Sobrabas. Taboso nearly losing the ball. They swing the ball to Barnedo. Back to Taboso. Abarcar at the right side. 10 on the shot clock. Abarcar draws the double. Barnedo takes this three. Air ball. Lontok with the board. Sampurna against Barnedo. Spin move. He falls down. And there's a foul on Francis Abarcar. Let's see the play. And Abarcar with the hold on Mike Sampurna. Lontok against Barnedo. Fakes, fires, scores. And Jonas Lontok with a turnaround jumper. So the lead is back to 24 after that mini run by Muntinlupa. And now Sampurna on the run and the hack by Francis Abarcar. And Sampurna will have to earn his points. Abarcar with the hack. Let's watch the play. Sampurna sees the opening and then the foul there by Francis Abarcar. So now Sampurna taking 2 free throws. Sampurna again the finals MVP in the President's Cup when they beat Luwid Kapampangan in the final. That was a sweep of the best of 5 championship series. Sampurna in and out, but Subrabas crashes the board. Another chance for Taguig after that offensive board by Harvey Subrabas. The drive by Sampurna. Outside pass. Lontok from the elbow. That is short. Abarcar now to the front court for the Chiefs. Abarcar the drive. Abarcar lost the ball. Ball will stay with the Chiefs. 70-45 as Taboso has been replaced by John Mark Ondevilla. Mayo also takes a rest. Ondevilla, the drive, he falls down. And Castro now with the ball. Turnover for Muntinlupa. Castro, too strong on the shot. Lontok secures the rebound. Inside to Noel Santos, off-balance shot. And Villablanca with the rebound. Abarcar fakes, drives. Abarcar lays it in. Under 6 minutes to play in this game. Abarcar with the basket. 70-47. Taguig still very much in control. Muntinlupa unable to maintain their strong start. And now the lead is back to 23 points. So Brabas' shot is short. Barnedo with the rebound. Forward pass to Ondevilla. He does not have the numbers, but he attacks anyway, and he draws a foul. Foul on Mike Sampurna. As we see Oliveria and Galoy returning, as well as Mark Ordonez and Dan Natividad. Danga now also in the game, replacing Kyle Villablanca. We have John Mark Ondevilla shooting 2 free throws. Only 7 points for John Mark Ondevilla. And John Mark Ondevilla had 35 points in their previous match. But now he has 9. Cabegin is back for the Chiefs. Galoy with the ball for Taguig. Natividad at the left corner against John Mark Ondevilla. Ordonez missing on the 3. Barnedo secures the rebound. Barnedo actually had 12 rebounds in the first half. Ondevilla, what a move! And he scores plus the foul. And John Mark Ondevilla glides to the basket and he converts. Let's watch the play. Ondevilla, what a move. As he hangs in the air against 2 defenders and he scores over them. And he draws a foul. John Mark Ondevilla with the highlight. And on Devilla now with the bonus shot. That is short. Galoy with the ball for the Generals. Tightly guarded by Francis Abarcar. We have a foul on Abarcar. Under 5 minutes to play, and Muntinlupa now in penalty. And that's 2 free throws for Edsel Galoy. Too strong on the first free throw for Edsel Galoy. As mentioned earlier, Galoy also played for nearby Perpetual Help as Galoy hits the second free throw. 20-point lead for the Taguig Generals, the 2-time champions. Sarmiento. Nice ball fake. Cabegin with a miss. Sarmiento with an offensive rebound on Devilla. Fires a 3. That's good. And Saddam on Devilla now coming alive for the Chiefs. And now you can hear the defense chants. And on Devilla with a steal. He falls down. Ball still loose. Recovered by Santos, and ball will go to the Chiefs. But what an effort there by the Muntinlupa Chiefs. And Muntinlupa nearly completing the steal. Look at the hustle play by both teams. Cabegin diving for the ball, and Santos falls down hard. And the home crowd has come alive. We have a foul, and a technical foul is called. Looks like it's against Edsel Galoy, and he's arguing that call. A possible flagrant for Edsel Galoy. And Abarcar on your screen. Abarcar battling against Galoy on that possession. They will check the play. The referee's taking a look. We will also take a glimpse. Look at the left side of your screen. Galoy and Abarcar battling for the possession. Could be a better angle here. Let's watch Galoy and Abarcar. Abarcar falls down. The question is there contact? Well, from that angle, could be an elbow by Edsel Galoy. Let's listen in to the official ruling.
Foul on number 3, Francis Abarcar. Penalty, fourth foul on Francis Abarcar. Technical foul on the Taguig Generals, number 5. It's the Galoy for unnecessary action during the temple situation.
So it is confirmed. Galoy called for a technical foul, but there's also a regular foul on Abarcar. But now the Chiefs will shoot a free throw after that technical foul by Edsel Galoy. But Abarcar misses the free throw. The coaching staff of the Chiefs looking on. So now Muntinlupa is making their presence felt. Only a 17-point lead here with 4 minutes to play in the third. Galoy will shoot 2 free throws. The first one is short. So both parties have yet to hit free throws after Galoy and Abarcar were penalized. But Galoy changes all that. He hits the free throw. 18-point lead for the Chiefs. Or the Generals, I should say. Sarmiento against Santos. We have a double dribble on Sarmiento. We have Mayo returning for the Generals, replacing Kevin Oliveria. Galoy with the ball against Abarcar. To Natividad. The Generals with an 18-point lead. Natividad pulls up. We have a foul. And it looks like it's away from the basketball. Referee's talking things over here. And Galoy once again involved in that play. Let's see the call. Watch Galoy again, as well as Abarcar on the center part of your screen. Oh, Danga was there. So the foul is on Danga. The foul is on Danga for a moving screen. So now Galoy will shoot two as Muntinlupa is in penalty. Galoy hits the first. 19-point lead once again for the Taguig Generals. Taguig looking to start the conference with a 2-0 mark. As Galoy scores on the second free throw, back to a 20-point lead. Sarmiento guarded by Mayo. Muntinlupa wants another basket here. Abarcar with the drive. Abarcar lays it in. Galoy from the left corner with the Generals leading by 18. Natividad, pull-up jumper. That does not connect. Rebound by Sarmiento. Ondevilla with the ball. He has sparked this Muntinlupa in this quarter. Sarmiento loses the ball, but he saves it on Ondevilla. Ondevilla, bad pass there. Turnover. Mayo. And now Ordonez all alone. And off a turnover, Taguig scores. Back to a 20-point lead with Sarmiento now driving to the basket. Sarmiento, what a move by John Sarmiento. Dipsy-do by Sarmiento. And a turnover. Here comes Muntinlupa. Danga over Santos. Foul called on Noel Santos. That will send Danga to the line. With 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. And look at this play. No look pass by Natividad. Mayo to Ordonez for the easy two. Danga now. 2 free throws around and out for Arnold Danga. As we watch this drive by Sarmiento. Dipsy-do. And the finish for John Sarmiento. 0 for 2. For Arnold Danga. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Galoy to Ordonez. Santos against Barnedo. Natividad nearly stripped from behind by Ondevilla, and Natividad scores. The Natividad scores the first two of the third quarter for him. Sarmiento with the ball. Bounce pass to Danga. Abarcar against Natividad. Wants a Sarmiento screen. Abarcar with the drive. Across the lane. He fakes. He fires. Galoy secures the rebound. Steal by Ondevilla. Ondevilla lays it in. And Ondevilla scores. Natividad to the cutting Mayo. Mayo elevates and scores. So quick two there. Quick answer for the Generals. And the possession will remain with Muntinlupa with 1 minute and 14 on the clock. Let's watch this drive by Mayo. to the basket. And he lays it in. Barnedo to Ondevilla. Taking this three. And Santos collects the rebound for the Generals, approaching the 1-minute mark of the third. Galoy against Ondevilla. He turns and he is hacked. Foul is called. Galoy will head to the line with 57.8 seconds. John Sarmiento with a foul. And now Galoy will shoot two. Galoy hits another free throw. 5 points in this quarter for Edsel Galoy, all on free throws. 7 points overall for Edsel Galoy. And Galoy has been hitting his free throws. Villablanca calls a play for Muntinlupa. And a steal from behind by Galoy into Ordonez. Has Sarmiento to beat. And Sarmiento fouls Ordonez. Sarmiento, no choice but to challenge that shot. A hacking foul on John Sarmiento. And Coach Bing Victoria actually wants a flagrant foul. As we have the Generals. And they are challenging this call by our game officials. So let's see. They will challenge this one. We have a timeout. Welcome back as Taguig has challenged this foul. As we take a look. So, just to clarify, there was actually no challenge. So only a timeout was called by Taguig. But still, Coach Bing Victoria still talking to the referee about that previous call. Meanwhile, Ordonez now will shoot two. Ordonez with 46.6 seconds remaining in the third. Taking this free throw, he misses the first. Coach Bing Victoria on your screen. Ordonez, a product of PCU. And he connects. That free throw falls for Mark Ordonez. 83-60. Taguig still dominating this one. Sarmiento, inside pass to Abarcar. We have a foul on Dan Natividad. And a technical foul on Natividad. So Natividad complains to the referee. And he was slapped with a foul, or a technical foul, I should say. Let's watch the play. Foul called on Natividad. And a technical foul on Natividad for pointing an accusing finger. So now we will have free throw. We will have free throws on the way as Taguig is also in penalty. So now Villablanca will shoot this technical free throw. Abarcar will take the regular free throws, but Villablanca with the miss. Natividad on your screen, slapped with a technical foul, and now this is the two free throws. The regular foul that was called against Dan Natividad. And Abarcar hits the first free throw. Abarcar had 22 points in their game against Zambales. But now he has 11 points. Sampurna back in the game for the Generals. Again, he hit that buzzer-beating 3 in the second quarter. Let's see if we can do that again here in the third. Ordonez. Long 2 is short. Mayo skies for the rebound. And on the Villa with a near steal. And a foul. No, it's going to be Muntinlupa ball. And looks like he ran out of room. He stepped out of bounds. Talking about LJ Mayo. So now the shot clock is off. Could be the final possession of this third quarter. Barnedo against Santos. On the Villa with 10 on the game clock. On the Villa to Villablanca from the corner. Air ball. Galo with the rebound. 5 seconds remaining. Forward pass. Ordonez sees an opening. Ordonez with the lay-in. Mark Ordonez with a late basket for Taguig. And the lead is back to 23 points. And Taguig continues to dominate as we watch the highlights of the third quarter. Muntinlupa had an uprising early in the third, but Taguig was able to weather the storm, making some key baskets over the course of the third quarter. But on the Villa with that highlight move. But again, Mayo and the rest of the Generals still in control of this ball game. And then Mark Ordonez with a late basket to end the quarter with the Generals ahead, 85-62. Fourth and final quarter when we come back. Back on Aliu 23, fourth quarter now underway between Taguig and Muntinlupa. And the Generals with a huge 23-point lead over the Chiefs. And Taguig must maintain this big lead. But still a lot of time. Muntinlupa can still come back. We have seen stranger things happen in basketball, but for Muntinlupa to do so and come back in this game, they need to play a near-perfect game here in this fourth quarter. But at the start of this period, Mayo hits that short jumper. So a good start for the Taguig Generals. Barnedo, too strong. And a foul called on Ordonez. So 87-62 is the count. Big lead for the Generals. Ordonez with the ball, pass to Mayo. Sampurna at the left side, guarded by Sarmiento. A foul away from the ball. Possible flagrant on Unisa. Look at the quarter scoring. And the Generals really asserted themselves in the first quarter. 27-10 in that opening quarter. Meanwhile, a possible flagrant here. Let's watch. I think that's Unisa and Galoy battling for that possession. A lot of contact there. And Unisa called for the foul. But they will review this one. Either it's a regular foul or a flagrant foul. That's Unisa on your screen. Initially called for a foul. And we will check the numbers here in the third. And so far, Taguig out rebounding Muntinlupa 47-37. A look at the coaching staff of Muntinlupa.
It's a flagrant foul penalty one on number 7, Boy Odisa. That's his first 17 foul.
So Unisa is penalized. That will send Galoy to the foul line. 2 free throws for Edsel Galoy. First free throw by Galoy, good. Coach Bing Victoria on your screen. Still very much focused on this ball game.
The ball stays with the Taguig Generals with 14 seconds on the shot clock.
So Taguig will maintain possession after that flagrant on Unisa. Ordonez with the ball against Sarmiento. 6 on the shot clock. Santos, 3 to shoot. Sampurna fakes. He drives and a shot clock violation for the Taguig Generals. So now, John Mark Gabiran re-enters for the Generals, replacing Edsel Galoy. Sarmiento with the ball, guarded by Gabiran. Sarmiento to Villablanca. Unisa hoists up this three, it's short. And Santos collects the rebound for the Taguig Generals. Santos. Gabiran to Sampurna. Sampurna to Mayo. And he is fouled by Kyle Villablanca. So Muntinlupa already with 3 team fouls. And Mayo heads to the foul line for 2 free throws. And Mayo hits the first free throw. And Mayo, the leading scorer in this game. Mayo already with 21 points. And now it's 22 for LJ Mayo. 29-point lead for Taguig. A dominating performance for the reigning champions, who are eyeing for a three-peat this conference. A near steal by Sampurna. And now Muntinlupa maintains the possession, approaching the 10-minute mark. Barnedo to Unisa. Unisa, pass to the right side, Villablanca, fakes, fires, and that's a shot clock violation. Muntinlupa unable to execute. And a turnover for the Chiefs. And now Ordonez to the front court for the Generals. Sampurna. Ordonez to Santos. Hand off to Ordonez. They go back to Santos at the post against Barnedo. Shot clock is at 7. Kick out pass. Gabiran with a fake. Baseline drive. Gabiran lays it in. John Mark Gabiran increases the Taguig lead to 31 points. Ball knocked away by Santos but recovered by Abarcar. Shot clock at 10. Abarcar against Gabiran as well as Ordonez. Abarcar, traveling call. So now Subrabas re-enters for Taguig after that turnover by Francis Abarcar. Taking too many steps. That's Francis Abarcar on that possession. Santos. Pass to Sampurna. He misses. And the rebound grabbed by Barcar, being pressured by Subrabas. Madanlo to Unisa. Unisa the floater, in and out. And Subrabas got the hand of the ball. He grabs that rebound. Across to Mayo. Shoots a three. It does not connect. And the ball recovered by Taguig. Subrabas across to Gabiran. Takes this three. That falls. And John Mark Gabiran nails his first three of the game. And Muntinlupa wants another timeout. This has become a 34-point lead for the Generals. Watch this play. Subrabas finds a wide open John Mark Gabiran for the tray. And the Generals looking good right now. Taking a look at John Mark Gabiran, who nailed that three-pointer to increase the lead of the Generals, 96-62. Final quarter of this ball game between Taguig and Muntinlupa here at the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas City. And that's become a forgettable night for the Muntinlupa Chiefs as we see Abarcar hitting that shot off a timeout. Sampurna with this drive over Barnedo, overshoots the mark. Ondevilla now with the ball for the Chiefs. Ondevilla against Sampurna. Ondevilla with the drive. Rebound by Taboso. Back to Ondevilla. Fresh 14 for Muntinlupa. Abarcar from the corner. Battle for the board. Won by Ondevilla, but he misses the shot. Subrabas to Santos. Inside pass. Sampurna off target. Rebound by Muntinlupa. Abarcar, pull up three. Off the heel of the iron. We have a whistle on the play. And a player is down. That's Mike Sampurna. And it looks like he's cramping up. Let's see the play. The pass inside to Sampurna. And it looks like he rolled his ankle on his way down. Oh, and that left foot. He rolled his left ankle on his way down. So not a good sight here for the Taguig Generals. Mike Sampurna, one of their stars in this team. He won the finals MVP last conference. So not a good sign here for the Generals. Sampurna being helped by our medical staff. And he's being helped by his teammates. So definitely not a good sign for the Generals. That's Mike Sampurna being helped by Mayo and Lontok. And that should be it for Mike Sampurna after he rolled his ankle on his way down. But we are looking at Sampurna right now and he's walking on his own. So that's a good sign. Back to the ball game. The Generals with the ball. Natividad to the cutting Santos. And Santos got the open space and Natividad saw it. Muntinlupa with the ball now. Bounce pass to Madanlo. Against Gabiran. Back to Barnedo from the corner, way off. And Taguig now in transition. No look pass. Well read by Nino Taboso. And now Muntinlupa has the numbers. On the Villa pull up 3. That bounces out. And Santos grabs that rebound. The Chiefs still struggling to put points on the board. Natividad against Ondevilla. Turns and fires. And he uses the glass for 2. And now we are halfway in the fourth. The Generals now in the century mark after that basket by Dan Natividad over John Mark Ondevilla. And our score is 100-64. We have a timeout. We return to the action here on the NBL on Aliu 23, the final game of 2023. Before we take a Christmas break here in the Chairman's Cup, Unisa with the drive, no good. And Taguig now on the run. And Taguig on their way to their second victory here in the Chairman's Cup. We are now halfway into this fourth quarter. Santos at the post. Against Pacunayan, turns and fires, he scores. But the foul was before the shot. Foul called on Pacunayan. And now Azares in the game replacing Sobrabas. So the Shock Troopers now in the game. Mamaluba also on the floor now for the Generals. Natividad, guarded by Unisa. Shot clock at 4. Natividad nearly losing the ball. Natividad, jumper won't work. Natividad fighting for that rebound, but Cabegin gets it. Unisa, and we have a foul called on Dan Natividad. Cabegin and Natividad were jockeying for possession on their way to the front court. Let's see that again. And the foul was called on Dan Natividad. Cabegin against Mamaluba to Danga. Danga splits the defense outside. Unisa wide open for this one. Still a miss for the Chiefs. And now Azares with the ball. Azares inside to Mamaluba against Cabegin. Mamaluba turns and Mamaluba loses the ball, but a foul is called on Lloyd Cabegin. Under 5 minutes to play in the fourth. And now we see Luis Subido now in the game for the Generals. And Taguig is now emptying their bench with the lead now at 35 or 37, I should say. So now Mamaluba hitting that first free throw. Second one is good for Zuma Maluba. Mayo now in the game replacing Noel Santos. Under 5 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. 102-64. Pacunayan drives. We have a foul. Foul called on Azares. Pakunayan with the ball at the right side. Inside pass. And Cabanilla with the jumper. Azares to Subido. Subido with a drive. Tap from behind by Danga. Danga pushing it. Danga to Cabanilla from the right corner. And he hits that one. Back-to-back baskets for Sean Cabanilla. 102-66. Mayo on top. Pass to Gabiran. Azares. At the right side, back to Mayo. Shot clock reduced to 9. Azares, step back jumper. And Cabegin collars that board. Pakunayan with the ball at the left side, guarded by Gabiran. Pass inside. Lloyd Cabegin against Mayo. And the ball off his foot. And he turns the ball over. Taguig now on their way to their second victory. And we have an offensive foul called on the Generals. So the foul is on Azares. So again, everything going right for Taguig in this ball game. They started out with a three-pointer from Fidel Castro. And after that, it was all Generals. They took a 27-10 lead at the end of the first and never looked back. Unisa with the ball, guarded by Gabiran. Fires a three and he puts it in. So Unisa with this first field goal of this contest. 3 minutes remaining in this ball game. Mayo with the ball, hand off to Azares. And a foul called on Unisa. Taguig not yet in penalty. As we watch this play, Unisa got some space and he drains the three. One of the rare times that Muntinlupa was able to hit their three-point shots. That has been one of the keys of this game. Muntinlupa unable to make their three-pointers. As we see Mayo stepping in the foul line. Mayo unable to hit that first. Mayo, of course, a big game for him. 14 points in the first half. Pakunayan now with the ball for the Chiefs. Cabanilla fakes the three. Pass to Unisa. Against Gabiran. Unisa steps back. Short on the three-pointer. Azares with the board. Azares to Subido. Subido sees an open lane. Subido misses. And Gabiran puts it in. And the foul. So Gabiran grabs that miss by Subido. As we look at the slow-mo, nice drive by Subido. But Gabiran was right there for the follow. Gabiran misses, but it grabs his own miss. Azares from the corner, in and out. Mayo skies with a rebound and he puts it in. And Muntinlupa did not grab that rebound. Taguig caught Muntinlupa sleeping. As we see Mayo with a steal. But Danga with a counter. We have a foul on Gabiran. 107-71 is the count. 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the fourth. Muntinlupa will go down to 1-2. They are about to lose their second straight game. They were defeated in heartbreaking fashion by Zambales in their previous match, 107-105, behind that game winner by Arnel Bico. And speaking of Zambales, They won earlier tonight a come from behind victory against the Camsor Express. So they will head home with a victory before taking the Christmas break. Azares around and out. Pakunayan with the rebound. Tanga now with the ball. Pull up three. That is short. And that ball will stay with Muntinlupa. The Generals in command. And again, they're aiming for their third straight title. The only time a three-peat happened here in the NBL, it was when the Pampanga Delta won 3 straight titles during the 2020, the stretch of 2020 to 2021. They were able to win 3 straight titles. Pakunayan off target from the outside. And Muntinlupa missing on that shot. Mayo now controlling the play here for Taguig. Gabiran with the ball. Finds Mamaluba at the post. And Mamaluba overshoots the mark. And Unisa grabs the rebound. Only 46 seconds remaining in this ball game. Pakunayan inside. Pass outside to Cabanilla. Fires a 3. And Mamaluba with the board. So Taguig about to win their second game. And again, another high-scoring game for the Generals. They won over the Zambales Eruption yesterday at the JILCF gym with a score of 110 to 103. And now the Generals are 3 points away from matching their scoring output yesterday. And a shot clock violation for Taguig. Looks like they won't score anymore. 15.8 seconds remaining. Unisa to Pakunayan. Danga, and that should do it. A dominating performance for the Taguig Generals. They will go 2-0 to start off the Chairman's Cup. They will end 2023 with a victory. And it's official. The Generals winning this one by 34 points. A hot start for the Generals, and they were able to maintain that one until the final buzzer. Again, the Generals opening their title retention bid with a 2-0 record. Their best player of the game, it's LJ Mayo, who started out strong for the Generals in this ball game, and he was able to maintain his performance until the fourth quarter. LJ Mayo is our player of the game, and we will take a short break and wrap up our coverage in just a moment.
Bye.
Our Chooks to go, Manok ng Bayan, best player of the game with 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists, LJ Mayo. Rupert, former of the game with 16 points and 4 rebounds is John Mark Ondevilla.
Welcome back, and it's official. It's LJ Mayo, our Chooks to go, Manok ng Bayan of the game. 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists for LJ Mayo. Again, our best player of the game. LJ Mayo leading Taguig to a 2-0 record to start off their title retention bid here in the Chairman's Cup. Let's watch the highlights of this blowout victory by the Generals over the Chiefs, and they started out with the Generals hitting their shots from the outside. Castro and Natividad nailing those outside shots, 27-10 at the end of the first quarter. And the domination continues for the Generals in the second quarter. Edsel Galoy with this drive inside over Barnedo. Mayo hitting this three on top. That's one of his 2 3-pointers in this contest. Ondevilla would also hit some baskets, but the highlight of the match, Mike Sampurna hitting that buzzer-beating 3, 57-31 at the half. And in third, the domination continues here for the Taguig Generals, and the lob pass to Sampurna for the finish. And Taboso would also connect for the Chiefs in the third. Ondevilla also showing his hops with that layup, but Taguig was just too much. Mayo with the lay-in, 85-62 at the end of the third. And in the fourth, there was no let-up on the part of the Taguig Generals. Gabiran hitting that 3 from the left corner. And then Santos with a pass inside to Sampurna. He got hurt after that attempt. But still, Taguig continuing to show their way. In the quarter, Mayo hits that shot. The best player of the game, 107-73 is the final score. Taguig, 2-0 to start off the Chairman's Cup campaign. So that ends our coverage here of the NBL on Aliw 23 in this 2023, and we will see you next year for more of the action here in the NBL Chairman's Cup. But for now, it's goodbye from the city of Las Piñas, and on behalf of everyone here in the NBL, our league officials, our hardworking production team, it's a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for everyone. I'm Ruben Terrado at ito ang NBL, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown.